what's up, Clashers? Turin56 from iKonik here, bringing you another base breakdown video. And this one is the Master of Doom attack, first attack from iKonik War 115. Master of Doom is my mini account. It's the account that I use on my iPad mini, whereas Turin56 I use on the regular iPad. And I finally have him up to a kind of a respectable level at Town Hall 9 where I'm able to put together some good attacks. So I'm going to start mixing it up a little bit and showing some of Master of Doom's attacks, and then every once in a while Turin56 attacks as well, just a little something different. So this was the base that I chose to attack first. This was a first attack. I did not know where any of the traps are, and I chose to do a video on this base because I just kind of wanted to show you what my thought process was and how it's always a good idea to be prepared for anything. Prepare yourself for the hard eventualities and the hard possibilities, and then just be pleasantly surprised when it's the easiest possible variation of what you were thinking it might be. So I chose to Hogowiwi this base, my favorite style of attack. And as you can see here, of the major Hogowiwi threats on this base, the Clan Castle is a very easy lure. The Archer Queen is going to be a fairly simple kill squad, with just a jump spell and a Golem is going to be able to take her out. And then no room anywhere inside the walls here for double giant bombs. In fact, there are only 6 potential voids in this base that can hold traps. There are these two here on the east and the west. There's a couple in the core right here, and then there are these two down in the southern area next to the Archer Towers. So that got me wondering what the layout of the traps was on this base. I knew at least 2 of them had to be outside the walls, and I assumed it would just be 2. So my assumption was that it was going to be something like this. You would have giant bombs here and here next to the Archer Towers, in these gaps here as well. 2 of the Teslas would be in the core, and then of the 2 remaining Teslas I had 2 guesses. They were either going to be in one of those 2 locations here, kind of protecting these entryways and that giant bomb, or potentially in the corners as well to mess with Clan Castle kills. I planned for all of those eventualities. So my first step with this attack was to send in a couple of giants. One over here first. I wanted to just test to see what was over here. I really was expecting a Tesla to pop first to slow down that, but I knew, this is within range of that Clan Castle, so this is going to serve a couple of purposes. It was going to test for traps, and it was also going to help with the lure. Now, imagine my surprise when I get not 1, but 2 giant bombs popped with this single giant, because there's one there and there was one there as well. No Teslas to be found in this area over here. So as soon as I see this first exterior bomb pop, I do the same thing over here. I had 2 giants. I was ready to do this on both sides. He sneaks in. Now unfortunately he is only able to pop the 1 exterior bomb. He dies right before he gets to that second bomb there. But there's my 2 exterior traps right there, those 2 giant bombs. So I don't have to worry about corner Teslas anymore. I know of the traps that are still out there. It's going to be, oops, this guy's what I want. No, this guy's what I want. So it's going to be Teslas there instead of the giant bombs, and then Teslas in the core as well. I was ready for Teslas in the corner. I actually brought 2 balloons along with me, just in case. I have max balloons level 6, and one of those is all it's going to take, because you can drop them right on top of a Tesla. So even if they were max Town Hall 9 level Teslas, which is level 7. All it's going to take is one bomb drop and then one death crash to remove those. So I was ready for it. I was just going to, if nothing popped over here, no Teslas and no giant bombs were outside of the walls here, I was just going to drop one little test barb out here to see if there's anything there. And if a Tesla popped, one balloon would take it out. I also had several extra barbarians because I just wanted to test over here too, just in case there were some traps out here, giant bombs. This section of wall is suspiciously bare compared to everything else. If you draw a north-south line through this base, it is completely symmetrical except for that location right there. So I was a little bit suspicious of it, and this is where I wanted to launch my hogs, actually, 3-finger drop on these defenses. But there's nothing there either. I was ready for crazy traps with this guy, but I didn't need him. Alright, so enough about that. I bring them all out over here. I kill them with my wizards and my witches and my archer queen. That goes very smoothly. The jump spell gets me in here. The golem goes in. The barb king goes in. So the witch kill goes very easily. She goes down. At that point, I know I'm good to do my 3-fingered hog launch. They all come in from here. And I let them do just a little bit of work first, as I like to. They're good. They can withstand point defense for a little while, so I let them take out this first line of defenses, and then I drop my first heal over here. I think I dropped my second heal there, and maybe my third one right around there. So not stellar coverage on my heals. They split a little oddly for me into 3 different groups at one point. But I had the max hogs, the max heals, and with the low level defenses on this base, I was able to power through it. So, alright, let's go ahead and watch the replay on this bad boy. So, yeah, I couldn't believe my luck when I actually got those exterior giant bombs popped. I was all ready, and I actually dropped my 2 loons here at that point on that cannon. I figure why not? That's maybe the best use for them at that point, just to take down that last point defense. There's those barbs up in that section over there, just to test, just in case there's some traps over there. Just looked a little suspicious. But I still have plenty of barbs to bring them over into the corner here, distract, and then the witches down, the archer queen. Level 5 now for Master of Doom, so she's finally got that ability. That's huge. Do not underestimate the value of that ability. There's a huge difference between a level 4 and a level 5 Archer Queen. Level 4 Golem in my clan castle. The wizards are going to get that funnel up for me, and then there goes the Barb King. He's going to head on in and lock on to the enemy Archer Queen and take her down. And as soon as I see her engaged by my Barb King, I know I'm free to launch the hogs. So the 3-finger drop to get them into the action really quickly. They take down that first wave of defenses nicely, and then a heal to get them back up to 100%. And they do start to split at this point. I was hoping they'd stay together a little bit tighter. I had to abandon one of the 3 groups without a heal, but they actually powered through it pretty well and were able to join back up with the last group, and they all meet up together at the end of the south section of this base here. And with all the defenses down and plenty of damage left from all my troops available, the DPS, both my heroes are up, all those hogs, nice easy cleanup. So there you go, guys. Moral of the story is always be prepared. Have a couple of plans when you've got a base like this, kind of ambiguous traps, and be prepared to react depending on what you see. Plan out all the possibilities, tweak your composition just a little bit so you're ready for whatever may be thrown your way, and then you'll be ready for everything. There you go. Alright, you guys, until next time, this is Turn 56 saying keep on clashing.